Hi everyone, happy Eid al-Adha, Eid Mubarak. 2020 has been kind of challenging to say the least. But today I'm going to teach you how to make biryani my way. My aunt and my mom both make it, and my family is originally from Pakistan. And I know there's like a million ways to make biryani, and there are so many different kinds. Today I'll be making the way my family taught me, and I would call it like one of the Punjabi versions, as that's the part where my family is from in Pakistan. So it can seem a little intimidating to make South Asian cooking, even though it's a huge part of our culture in America. It's gonna come into play later. I just put about half a pound of bone-in chicken in the pan, and then I went ahead. You can do it in a food processor or whatever you have to grind. Even one of like the little ninja ones. I don't think they'll do as good of a job, but I didn't have a food processor until my mom sent me one when I moved to Sacramento, and it's been helpful. So this is a mixture for this amount of chicken and 1.5 cups of Basmati rice. I'm going to put in, I put 6 tablespoons of full fat yogurt in this, and about 15 leaves of mint. I'd already put them in, but there's some mint that's gonna go in after too. So about 15 leaves of mint, 2 green chilies, the little ones. They're really spicy, so if you don't like it hot, you can put like half a jalapeno in or skip it altogether. And then lots of ginger and garlic. So I put a whole bowl of garlic. You can put a little bit less, so about 6 garlic cloves. And then I put like a thumb of ginger. This is really important. I want to skip this part. And then off video, I browned 1 onion, so 1 medium-sized onion. I had half a white, and then I put half a red in, but you really just want yellow onions for this. I really want to make Pakistani food accessible for everyone who likes it, and although I definitely support small businesses and restaurants about 4 times a week, and I definitely go to this favorite Pakistani place that I found as well for takeout. I love cooking. Ideally, you probably want to do this, if this is your first time making it, you probably want to do this on your day off, because it takes a little bit of prepping, but once you get used to it, you got this. So what I want to do is turn on the heat a little bit higher, so like medium high, and start browning the chicken. The other component of this is rice, as this biryani is a rice dish. I have water boiling here. You're not going to boil it like regular rice, I guess. For biryani, you're going to boil your rice like you would pasta. A bunch of water, and you're going to put the rice you want in it and get it like a little bit more than al dente, and then drain it. So I have rice washing here. It's a big thing in my culture to wash your rice. See how much dirt comes out of there? You want to wash it. I had it soaking for about 30 minutes. I don't know when I'm going to go already. I'm just waiting for my pot of water to start boiling. It's gonna start boiling soon. See how much impurity is coming out? This is why you always want to wash your rice. Just waiting for the water to boil. In the meantime, now, you're gonna have to go to a Pakistani store. I'll look if Amazon has this. This is the specific one we use. You can use any biryani masala, and I'll also put in a picture of the ingredient list in case you're brave enough to try to make it yourself. If you were making like 4 or 3 cups of rice, you would put 1 whole packet in, but I'm making a little bit less, And these boxes usually come with 2 packs of this mix. And this is what makes it pretty easy, so you don't have to do your own thing typically, as far as this goes. I usually put this in the yogurt sauce, but I wanted to show you guys how I do it. It comes with spices that are whole, so you might want to pick some out afterwards. I put almost all in. I didn't need to, but half. And then if you have some bay leaf, you can put that in. It's a very aromatic dish. And if you don't have it, that's it. Medium-sized ones. I only have pearl tomatoes today, so they're kind of small and cute. Bigger than cherry, smaller than regular. So I'm putting 3 of them in. You can blend them in if you want, or cut them up. Veggies too. And I'm sure I use a lot of oat milk. I'm sure you can use oat milk yogurt and make it with like eggplant, or you want something like a little hearty and crunchy, and bell peppers. I haven't made vegetarian or vegan biryani, but it's possible. A lot of people do it with jackfruit. I'm not a big fan of jackfruit. I haven't tried it, but you can always do that too. I know I've seen it at Whole Foods. And then the onion comes into play. So it's got a little darker, but you want it pretty dark brown for this biryani. I'm gonna put that in as well. See, you get it pretty dark for the flavor. As long as it doesn't taste burnt, which this didn't, you want it pretty dark to infuse the flavor in. Now we're gonna let the chicken cook, and been waiting. It looks like the flame keeps going in and out or something, but I'm gonna start boiling my rice in a bunch of water, just like you would pasta. While my chicken cooks on medium low, I covered it because I want the chicken to cook, and my rice is boiling. I'm going to make raita, which is the green yogurt sauce that you might have had, with 2 sprigs of mint, lots of fresh cilantro washed, of course, 2 green chilies because I like it spicy. You can definitely make it not spicy or less spicy by not putting the green chilies in. If anything, you can put half a jalapeno in without the seeds. But in my opinion, the seeds make it. And then like 1 teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, or to taste. Yogurt, the most important ingredient. I like to put like the watery part in too, because you want it a little saucy. Okay. Ready. And feel free to throw some water or a little bit of milk in there to make it a little thinner. I always have to. So I want it to mix well. really nice accompaniment to go with your rice. It's like, think of it as, I don't know, gravy, but like a cooling sour cream sauce, I guess. Alright, I took out the rice. I drained the water, or strained the water, and I put canola oil in this, about 3 tablespoons. Then I turn off the heat on this chicken. Might have overcooked a little bit, but we'll live. And this is a trick I learned from my aunt because she doesn't want the rice to burn or stick to the bottom of whatever pan you're going to assemble the biryani in. You're going to just put the potatoes as a barrier. I did like half a potato. I could have done a full one, but this also works. It's almost covering. Almost like tadig, I guess, which is a Irani Persian dish. So I put the potatoes in. Alright, now I'm going to get the rice. And another thing, you don't have to use food coloring. At first I was using turmeric because I didn't have any food coloring, but I bought this yellow natural food coloring from the Pakistani store. You can buy any organic food coloring. And then I dissolved it in about less than a half cup of water. You just need very, very little. I used like less than a pinch. And now comes the assembling part. So you're going to do layers. And another thing that I love doing is making my food look good. Even if I'm eating it by myself, because it makes me want to eat it. So this is a mix of green onions, mint, cilantro, and half a jalapeno. For me to put in every layer. So let's see, I'm gonna need a bigger tablespoon. Okay, so I'm gonna do a layer of rice. When you make basmati rice, oh, I don't know if I mentioned, you want basmati rice for this, long grain rice that's separate and not sticking together. Now, this is one layer. I'm going to put swirls of the food coloring in this. You can put a little bit more color in to get it deeper, but this is how I've generally seen it done. I've done it myself. I think this might be the first time that I'm putting food coloring in. Usually I do turmeric, but turmeric has like its own flavor. Okay, and now comes in our how it's going to taste with the green onion, red onion, because I didn't have the yellow one. I only have a white one, I think, and I have a red one. But you know, you make it work. Okay. And then another layer of rice, because you don't want the rice to, you just want like little bites of the mixture, right? You don't want it all mixed in. So when you pour, you get layers of it. More food coloring swirls. I think sometimes my mom puts a little bit of saffron in it too. I have some, but I don't know if that's typical. Green onion, cilantro, mint, green chili mixture to add the freshness in every layer. If you keep finding spices that are going to be whole and unpleasant to some, then take them out as you see them. Another layer of rice. You want to try to make as many layers as possible, and then the last layer will be the rice again. I'm gonna save a little bit for the last layer. the rest in sans basil leaves, or curry leaves, sorry. This is all of the goodness that you don't want to miss, because we worked really hard on this. Just want to like find little places for it. I tried making goat biryani once with like leftover boiled rice from the day before, and it did not do it justice. Like all of the rice, even after I warmed it up, kind of mixed into it. So ideally you want to have made the rice the same day. The mixture you can make the day before and it'll be fine. Okay, so the last layer. Usually when my aunt makes it, they make it for a bunch of people. So there's like, it's coming up to all the way on top. But that is not the case here. Making it to last like a day or two. I don't need to use it all. Okay, and then all of my fresh greens on top to make this look gorgeous. And now, for the last part, we're going to put paper towel on it so none of the like moisture escapes, and leave it on for 10 minutes, and then you're done. I'll do the grand reveal after this. Time for the reveal. So it's been about 15 minutes. I just turned the heat off, and look, she's beautiful. Smells so good. I even FaceTimed my aunt in Canada. My mom didn't pick up, so they could all see that I've made a successful biryani. I've tried it like 3 or 4 times before, but I'm always missing like the food color or something goes missing. Okay, so you just want to be really careful, and you want to go down the layers. I like to get some of the potatoes too. Like I'll just get like a potato, and I'll get a piece of chicken. I like to do is that we're like, a lot of people make a red onion and cucumber salad. So the half onion I had left over, I made a cucumber and onion salad. I'm gonna put some arugula in it too, but I'm also gonna add a little bit of that to the yogurt sauce. It really brings like an element of freshness that tastes really good. And this will be a separate salad as well, just to give you ideas of what you can do. So here's the final product. I put some yogurt sauce on there that we made earlier, and some of the cucumber onion salad. You know, it's a big holiday for us, and being away from family, this is what makes me feel closer to them, making food that I grew up eating, and you know, it's my aunt and my mom's recipe, so it makes me feel really good. And I'm wearing clothes from Pakistan. When I went like in 2017, we got this from there. We all got matching sets, and my aunt was wearing it yesterday, so I feel super Pakistani. Okay, taste test. Of talking. It's really spicy, but I like it that way. It tastes like biryani I'd be eating at home. Definitely try it. If you're missing a few ingredients, the one thing I would say is yogurt, mint, and biryani masala. You definitely want those, and rice and some kind of protein. But yeah, definitely try it. And let me know how you like it in the comments below.
Here by spicy, I meant flavorful.